Hello guys, today I will be going through the weekly analysis for the Standard & Poor's 500 index. Here we see the monthly chart, so Japanese candlestick, and beneath we see two indicators, two proprietary indicators, one derived by the Hurst bands, and second one created by using a proprietary formula. What we see here, actually now is information a doji candle, yet the month is not over to the 16th of May, so we should be waiting for the end of the month before taking conclusions from the last candle. Yet, I would like to give you some levels, okay, from where I do believe the Standard & Poor's 500 is going to retrace. So my idea is that 30, 40, so 3040 points will be the ultimate boundary from where we should see the Standard & Poor's 500 index retracing. Why this index? As you can see here, I'm using this indicator, as I've been saying before, derived by the Hurst bands. And of course, you have to set up the indicator based on the historical volatility of the Hurst bands, of the Sp500, okay? So, and as you can see here, it works really, really well because, for example, if you sell short from this area, okay, so 2,800 and then you cover here, okay, you have 2,530. Now, as we have seen here, a moment of an extreme volatility around all this area. Okay, by the way, if you would have shorted the market here, 3,200, okay, so when the price is going out from the upper band and you close here when the price hit the lower band, you would have actually had a great trade. Now, why 30-40? Because here we have the upper band. So it's possible that the price could go beyond this level, yet that would be an extremely great opportunity to sell the index. Okay, so my idea is that okay, we might have space until this area. As you can see here, actually, there are the relative high from the 2019. Okay, so 30 40 30 20 to me is the ultimate boundary from where we should see a retrace for the index. Now I would like to go through the weekly and the daily chart. As you can see here, now actually the upper boundary for the weekly chart is 3,100, yet I don't believe we're going there because I do believe we're going to see something like that. Okay, so the price may be going beyond, okay, the middle line here, but not touching the upper band. So actually where we have 320 is here, okay, so where we had the relative high here. Here we see the convergence between the two lines, yet is still the indicator is still negative. This is for the weekly chart. Let's move now for the daily chart, and of course here we should see a different signal from the last indicator. Exactly, here we see that actually the two lines are positive, okay, with the green which actually went above the red one, giving a buy signal in actually on the 7th of April. Yet now they seems they are converging to each other, which is a bad signal. Anyway, yet we don't have a sell short signal. Again here, let's see the bands. The upper bands here is telling us 30-20, so 3,020 points. Again, as you can see here, this is the upper band, and actually is the ultimate level from where I do believe the Standard & Poor's 500 index is now is going to retrace. In terms of Elliott waves, what we see here, this one is the A. Here we have a B information, and then of course the C should retrace back near the lows at T4, 2,400. So guys, the overview has not changed. In other words, what I do think is that the Standard & Poor's 500 index is doomed to go down over the next month. In fact, the property indicator is telling us that this is the direction on both the weekly and the monthly chart. And the daily chart is telling us that this one seems to be just a rebound, okay, over the short term. So medium and long term were negative, short term were positive, but yet it's starting to be losing momentum. So I do expect over maybe it's always difficult to time the market, as Ray Dalio has been stating many times. Don't try to time the market. Yes, yet we try to do so. But again, this indicator is telling us that what we're experiencing now is just a retrace from the long-term trend, which seems to be now negative. Guys, follow my Facebook page, Financial Trading Academy, and follow me on Twitter, Financial Trading Academy as well. Thank you, guys.